Rebus, tonight 8:30 on the Hallmark Channel.
Got you, has it?
What's that?
Yesterday we got told to make sure you didn't sign out a firearm. Waverley says you've been hitting the source. What's that all about?
I had a drink. Big deal.
Maybe you need to talk to a shrink.
I don't need counselling.
Oh, Superman, eh? I needed it after I nearly got shot.
I'm fine.
Do you know how many cops go through their whole career without having something like that happen to them? Having a gun shoved in their face? About 99%. Check the stats. It's not going to happen again, son.
To clarify, you're setting out now to disprove a case we've just handed over to the DPP.
We're talking to the priest who counselled Hegarty at his previous jail. Can you let Mr. Quayle know that we'll need more information regarding Hegarty's transfer process?
And call the DPP with the glad tidings.
Yeah, better now than in the middle of the court case.
Marginally, yes.
The priest, Catholic this time, says our toddler toucher was quite open with him about his intention to name other members of the ring.
Oh, if that got out, there'd be some very nervous people out there.
Oh, if we were set up, it has to be linked to the transfer process. Hegarty was sent to Arundel because Lucas was there.
So that Lucas could take the fall for the murder.
You're suggesting someone in administration was behind this?
No, I'm not suggesting anything. I'm asking for information.
Because just that... I just can't believe that... Well, as you say, there's no point in speculating. I'll organise a spreadsheet with a transfer. Who does what, who recommends what, who signs off on things.
We didn't even know.
Yes, Gerald, you made that perfectly clear.
You did facilitate the transfer, Mr. Fox.
We facilitate all reasonable requests, and on the surface anyway, this was a perfectly reasonable request.
I'll get my staff to put together a fully comprehensive report for you as soon as possible.
Thank you. It'll be a big list, a lot of people involved in the transfer.
We'll get straight onto it. As soon as we've talked to Troy Lucas again.
Good. I'll be off the radar for an hour or so. Something I need to take care of.
I took the advice and told the Sarge.
Yeah? I figured as much when I saw you in his office before. It's good.
Matt, I'm sorry I didn't tell you the truth about Vanderberg when we first saw him.
Your business, Jen. Private. You had no need to discuss it with me.
Well, if I had have come clean in the beginning, I might not be in this mess now.
Maybe not.
I was just so thrown to see him, you know.
I can imagine. Hey, we've all got things we don't want to talk about. Secrets we keep.
Yeah, I guess we do.
Forget about it. Hey, that was a nice trick with a hidden recorder. Did you learn that in fraud?
One thing I know about Brian, big mouth, small brain. Thought you might have picked that up from his file.
What's this?
Evidence of coercion. It could cost you your early release.
I don't know what you mean.
You think anyone will care about the time frame? They'll just latch onto the headline. Wife killer's cute cop lover.
Crafty bitch. She'll never use that. It'd still ruin her career.
Shut up and listen to me. Jennifer Mapplethorpe is no longer a young uniformed copper. She is a detective senior constable in homicide. She has colleagues who care for her. People that could make your life on the outside a misery. Think about that and make a decision.
No goodbye from me.
Don't ever contact her again. Mr. Stackpole.
Okay, Troy, let's come at this from another angle. Did you notice anyone taking a particular interest in you over the last few months?
Since Hegarty came to the prison.
Not really, no.
Notice anyone keeping tabs on him?
Any unusual changes in work shifts or anything like that?
What is this? You're looking at someone else now.
Was Hegarty pally with anyone, inmate or staff?
Jesus God, thank you. Look, all I can tell you again is I didn't kill him.
The question, Troy?
No, he wasn't pally with anyone. As far as I could tell, he spent most of his time praying in the chapel.
Look, everything seems to be coming back to these priests.
It would make more sense if Hegarty's victims were little boys.
Sparks, eh?
You guys have talked to them. What do you think?
They just seem pretty straight up to me.
Yeah, not to me. But then I never trust men in frocks.
If anyone's thinking of going home tonight, forget it. There's been another death at the jail.
It looks like a nasty accident, but given the circumstances...
Yeah, of course.
In here.
Everyone was supposed to be at dinner.
Who's on shift?
8 of us, including Mr. Stackpole.
And in the office?
Mr. Fox and his secretary.
All right, thank you.
Crushed windpipe. Pathologist said that the bar dropped down onto his throat. Could have been an accident, could have been deliberate.
Cameras?
Nothing. Someone switched them off.
And who'd have access to do that?
It could have been anyone. The door to the switch room was forced open.
This place really is minimum security, isn't it?
Sarge?
Do you have a list of your staff who are on tonight, please?
This isn't a coincidence.
Say nothing, just work the scene with Matt and Duncan. I'll be back. It's linked. We called on Vanderberg earlier today. Whoever killed him must have thought that he'd given us information.
Yeah, who's we? Us?
I called on him, so did Mapplethorpe.
In connection with the case?
In connection with his own situation, yes.
And you felt a sudden need to leave the crime scene and come and tell me that these visits had taken place?
In case they came up.
And you think that someone panicked and decided that this Vanderberg character had to be silenced, in which case there could be a problem?
Yeah, it's possible. I'll keep you informed.
Do.